Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing, and today I'm delighted to be joined with Ryan Bourland. He's 17 wins with 3 defeats with 6 wins by KO. And yes mate, pleasure getting you on.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, Ryan. My first question for you is, how did you sort of get into the sport of boxing?
Um, I started when I was like 11 years old. Grew up in Vallejo, California. Probably not the best area, you know. Grew up getting a lot of fights, and um, parents ended up just taking me to the boxing gym one day, and fell in love with it, and that's where it all started.
And did you have an amateur career, and if so, how many fights did you have?
Yeah, I had, I'm not sure, probably like 20 amateur fights.
And how many did you
So,
win out of those fights?
I probably lost a couple of them. I lost like I lost a couple. I don't know what the record was. Probably 3 or 4 or something.
hmm Were you happy with your amateur career?
Yeah, I was happy with it. We fought in some tournaments, won some tournaments, and yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, hundred
hmm
percent.
And you made your debut in 2013 against Albert Ivina, and you won in round two.
Yep, yeah, long time ago, man. 2011 years ago. Geez.
Does
Yep.
it does it feel that long ago?
It does. Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A while ago, man. 11 years ago. I've been professional for 11 years now. It's a long time.
And how if you can remember it, how did it feel, making your pro debut?
Man, it was exciting. You know, going from amateur to pros is a big deal. And it was near my hometown, so I had a lot of support there, a lot of friends and family, and we got the win by knockout, and that I remember that was a good night. Yep, that was a good
Always
night.
good to get a stoppage as well on your debut. Spit bonus.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yep.
hmm Then you won your second fight by majority decision.
Yeah, who's that against?
That was
Was that against oh
Zyatko Lecce.
what yeah, that guy's tough, man. That was a tough fight. And he's a southpaw, tall southpaw. Good, he's in good shape, man. He had a huge amateur career. That was a tough fight.
hmm how confident were you when it went to the scorecards that you would get the nod though?
On the set, say that again.
I said, how confident were you that you would get the decision in that fight?
Oh, I felt I was more the aggressor, and I landed the better shot, so I felt like I did win, but I knew it was close.
hmm
Yep,
Um,
yep.
your third fight, you won second round stoppage against Ray Meza.
Yeah, yeah, man. Those fights was all a while ago. That was when I first turned pro. So yeah, I remember that fight too.
hmm You
Yeah.
stopped him in the second, and then after that, you stopped Philip Smith in the second. So, I mean, you started your career with second round stoppages. You seem to like that second round.
Yeah, yeah. Second round was a good round, huh? Yep, yep.
Um,
So
yeah, talk about, of course, you suffered your first defeat to Israel Duffers. Talk about that fight.
yep. I just got caught in the first round, man. You know, caught me kind of behind the head. Caught me first round, and it just happens sometimes. So um,
It
just had to.
happens in boxing. You just get caught cold, don't you, early on?
Yep, yeah, exactly. That's why that first round's one of the most dangerous rounds. So it happened, and try to just learn from it and moved on.
And you bounced back with you know, three good. I mean, well, yeah, you went on a long winning streak, moving forward. You know, not skip. You know, talk about a few more fights before Caesar Ruiz. You won that split decision. That was in 2017.
Yeah, yeah, that was another tough guy. That guy's tough too, man. I think I fought him twice, maybe, or it might have been someone else, but that's a tough dude, man. Tough guy from Mexico. Um, he comes to fight. He came to fight for sure.
hmm And of course,
Hmm.
you've boxed Jose Hernandez twice. You lost the first one and then beat him in a rematch.
Yeah, I felt like I won the first fight. Um, they gave it to him for whatever reason, and so we had to run it back. We had to run it back, and I made sure I won the second one. So,
You won the second one quite convincingly, didn't you, though?
yeah, I think so. And it was a 10 round fight, so we was able to fight for a little bit longer, and I just made sure, made sure I won that one. So,
Did it mean a lot winning that rematch?
yeah, I had to win that one, man. I couldn't lose to him twice, so I had to win that one.
Did you ever think of doing a trilogy with him?
I'm I've never really thought about it, but that would be he won one, I won one. That would be a good idea.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Then you beat in 2022, you won in 18 seconds against Santardo Martin. Oh, that was in the fifth round, sorry, 18 seconds in the fifth.
Yep. Yeah. That was like after I had kind of been out of boxing for a little bit. I was kind of retired for a couple years, and I moved away, moved out of state, and then opportunity came up to fight again, and so we jumped on it and got back in the ring, and that's who ended up fighting.
hmm And then, you know, you had a bit of time out of the sport, and then you fought in 20 in March this year against Jake Paul. It was a defeat in the first round.
Yep. Yeah. He got me in the first round. It's that first round, man. They ain't no first rounds ain't no good sometimes, but yeah, it is what it is, and gotta just take it on the chin and bounce back.
What do you feel went wrong that night against Jake Paul? Do you think the occasion got to you, or
No, just I don't know. Just the weight class was a little bit bigger than what I'm used to, and just maybe a little bit of the ring rust and a couple little things, but I'm not gonna make no excuses. He won. Um, I knew the weight when I signed the contract. I knew the weight was heavier. I knew everything when I signed the contract. So he was just a better man that night, and I lost. So
were you expecting it to be a hard fight, or?
yeah, yeah, I knew he'd been training and taking boxing serious, and me being out for a little bit, probably I knew it was gonna be a hard fight. We trained hard. We had a good camp, and you know, so no excuses.
What did it mean to you, like fighting? You know, you were headlining a big, I think it was pay-per-view as well, and you were like boxing on DAZN.
Yeah, growing up as a little kid fighting, that's what you dream of. One day making it to the big stage, and it wasn't the best time in my career. I've been out for a little bit, but to be able to make it to a big stage like that, uh, it meant a lot, and it felt good, and I was excited about it. So
Yeah. Well, hopefully, if if you keep working hard and you get back to where you are, I'm sure you'll get another opportunity on DAZN, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe that'd be great.
Would a fight with Andre August interest you?
Hey, no, I hear that all the time, man. I'm willing to fight anybody. Really, it just depends on all the all the circumstances and whatever. But I'm willing to fight whoever. So
Oh,
yes, sir.
can we expect to see you fight at least one more time this year, or?
I'm to be honest, probably not. If something came up and it sounded good, maybe. But I'm not really looking for fights right now. Um, getting older and I'm in the gym. I've been moving on to like doing like races like triathlons and marathons and these bike races and got a high rocks race coming up. I'm kind of trying to transition to that because I got a full-time job now and but I'm still in pretty good shape and I'm willing to fight again if it was to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, sir.
So, are you? So you're not retired at the minute, but it's a possibility, would you say?
Yes, sir. Yep. Yep.
And if you don't fight again, are you happy how your career's gone?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Um, we don't like to lose, so I wish I don't got 3 losses, but I still got a lot of wins, and I got a lot of good memories, a lot of good times. And I say I had a good career. If this is all I get out of it, I'd say it was a good career.
What would you say's been your best win so far?
Probably being Jose that second fight when I won that fight, I'd say just after losing and then running it back and winning that one. Um, I mean they're all when you get a win, you're excited. You work hard, take a lot of time and a lot of blood and sweat training for fights. So when you get that win, you're excited and happy. But that would probably be the one if I had to pick one.
Mm-hmm. Favorite knockout win?
What's oh uh Man, it might have been that Caesar fight. I won like a regional belt when I stopped him. Uh, it might have been a different guy. I can't remember who it was, but it was when I won this regional belt. I stopped the guy, and I can't remember which fighter, which guy it was, but it was whichever fighter it was that I won that little regional belt on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do you feel Jake Paul will get on against Mike Tyson?
Oh, I think Jake Paul's gonna get him, man. We Mike Tyson's a legend, and I'm not counting him out, but he is getting older, and I think that's going to play a factor into it. But that's just my opinion. So,
Would you keep your eyes peeled for that fight?
oh yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be watching it for sure. Yep.
Who are your favorite current boxers or of all time? Who are your some of your favorite boxers?
Man, I just all the greats. I used to always like watching Roy Jones, Pacquiao, De La Hoya, you know, Mayweather, just all the greats. I used to love watching all of them and trying to learn something from every one of them.
Mm-hmm. And
Yes, sir.
before I let you go, Ryan, do you want to thank anyone who's helping you in your boxing?
Yeah, my coach, uh, my wife, some of my friends and family that always show up to all my fights and support me during training camps, and thank thank all you guys.
Mm-hmm. And from me, Ryan, thank you for your time and yeah,
Heck yeah, man. Thanks, man. Good talking to you.
anytime, mate. Bye.
All right, bye.